Alright everyone, so it has been a little while since I've done a video, so I'm gonna try to make one for you guys. Got a lot of requests regarding how to play levels, and I'll show you how to play levels um, and why things works the way it works. First off, before I get into the video, I just wanted to make a few things clear as to my posts on Facebook, right? Every day I get tons and tons of private messages, and to me I feel rude that I don't answer those messages, but yet I need to make a living too, because I trade for a living. This is my full-time job. So I don't want you guys to take the wrong way as to me saying, hey, don't message me. It just refrain from messaging me during market hours. The common question I get a lot is, and I think you guys should know not to message that, is one, is this good stock good to buy? Guys, I'm not gonna answer that question for you. The question you should ask is, how do you think the technical on this is, right? That's one. But don't take that as to during market hours to do that, because I'm not gonna answer it anymore. I'll do it after hours. So don't ask, is this stock good to buy, or this stock should I sell now? Two is, should I take profit? Come on, guys. Or should I cut loss? You guys are big boys and big girls. You guys know what to do when it comes to that thing, right? And the third question is, am I still holding this position? Come on. Refer to, if you're making profit, get out. You don't need my permission to get in or get out. Just do what you need to do. I give you alerts and you get in. You get out, that's how you like it. So, and believe me, like Micron, right? The other day, I posted up Micron. I made money, but I got out a little early. Some of you guys still holding it, and you guys are making buku bucks today, right? I got out a little early. It's okay, I made money, but some of you guys make probably 200-300%. I made 100%, almost 100%, almost. You guys probably make more than that if you held it. But again, I didn't hold it because I know my limits. I see what I see, and I exit because I have a lot of trades. One, I do a lot of trades, so I'm not gonna try to manage too many, because sometimes when the market goes south, you don't have time to manage your position fast enough, right? And that's why I said AI bots are faster than anything you can think of. When news hit, they're already buying and selling already, so you can't compete with that, right? And why market drops so fast? Just because the robots, high frequency trading. Anyways, I wanted to leave that there. Is, please respect my time. It's my job. The less bombarded I get with questions, the more I can focus on giving good quality alerts, right? Because I can't work, because I'm trying to doing too many at a time and trying to answer you guys' question, things like that. It gets a little bit too much. And you guys know sometimes I don't even post on Facebook because I get tired, to be honest. I sometimes I get a little bit overwhelmed with all these questions that shouldn't be asked, period. But anyways, let's get on with the show. Again, this is disclaimer. You understand that. So today we're gonna do about levels, and I promised this a while back, but I never did it because I have no time. So I'll usually put up these alerts, right? So You should use this, guys. These are great information that someone already did for you. Someone already did these for you. You just need to follow it. And I'll show you. Look at this. SE. Today broke out. 187.75 to consider calls, right? Check it out. So why 187.85? Okay. So first of all, when you see that, I go in the morning. Or at night. Sorry, I would set it. Set your alerts. How do you set the alert? Look at this. Look at this. It's fantastic, right? It broke out above above the level. So 187.75 right there. You right click, or you can go right click here, okay? Right here, right click, create alert, right here, 187.75, right? And then you click create. I don't need it because it's already passed, so I don't need to. At or above. And guess what? It dinged today for me, right? Ding. And you'll see it here. Messages. So, you know, so here, shop, at or above, right? So you can see all these here, alerts, right? Roku, okay? So again, you set the alerts and it will ding and it will display a message right around here. Said blank is at or above, right? It said at or above and then pop here, but also it texts you. You just need to go to setup. Go to setup, application settings, and then there's notification right there. How do you want to set up? Right? And they'll text you. And you get texts if you're on the road or whatever to tell you that it's above your level. You can trade on your phone if that's the case. I don't, but that's how you set up alerts. Now, let's go to SE, right? I already marked it here. Okay? Now, when you get in a trade, you look for the next support, which is here, 183. Right? That's the next strong support, because if it breaks that, it's going down. Right? So, I see this here. And I mental stop, or I can do this. Set alerts. Right? I can put a note right here. Stop loss 184. Right? And click save, create. It's very simple. You take your loss and you go on with it. So, oopsie. And that's what you do. Okay? Now, once it breaks this level, and let me just show you why, because that's an all-time high. Okay? This morning, disregard this because there's nothing here. This is called volume shelf. Volume shelf indicates the contracts of what people own altogether at a certain price point. From 166 to 169, there's 25.4 million shares that's being held held. Short or long is being held up to here because this is the max, right? This was the max, so there wasn't any. You can't buy above the high if it's nothing there. So that's why this is, when this hit, this is all-time high. Once, because there's no volume up here, which means there's no short sellers to push the market down, the stock will parabolically pop. But as I said, 184, 183, right? You can hit this, you can, if you buy shares, you can put your stop loss there and let it go. Or if you buy option, let me just kind of show you. This is an example, okay? You click buy, but instead of there, and here you can do this. Right click, buy custom with stop. It's a right away, it's $1. You can set it up right here, 184, like I mentioned earlier, and then you confirm. Okay, so that's one way to save you from guessing or second guessing. You can do it after the fact, because sometimes when the stock is moving too fast, you have no time to do this. You just want to get in. So you just want to just click there and here. That's it. Click there and there. It's the fastest way. You don't want to do market because you never know, but the fastest way is market. You just change this to market and you just click there, and it fills pretty much instantly, right? Now with option, you can also buy with custom, right? You say you want to buy at 535. You're willing to lose $100, $1, 435. Click confirm, done, get out. Very simple, guys. Not hard. Quick, easy, and you can sleep at night, pretty much, you know. And so let's get back here. And why I say, okay, this is where your stop is, because you got to find a really good point to say where can I stop, right? When this it pop heavy, let's go to 15 minutes because that's a daily. I always use the daily, guys, because dailies are really good point for you to I always use bigger time frame and then I go down. Okay, keep in mind that there's 6 hours and 30 minutes worth of trading, so you can do a few things. I like 65-minute charts because that's a perfect 6 candles. A daily chart, of course, is 1 candle. If you do a 4-hour chart, you kind of get a little bit odd end candles because 2 candles is 8 hours, but the day is only 6.5 hours, right? So I like to do even candles so that it gives me a better picture of what I see. So now you can see the volume shelf here is heavy right here on the 15 minutes. That means a lot of people own right around here with that during the day. When this pop here, they own this, and now they're left holding bags because it's down to here now, right? So let's go back to the daily. So pretty much, typically, the stock will pretty much run straight up and down. And if it does run down on a parabolic move like that, when it hit this 20 MA, it typically bounce. No joke. Most of the time it bounces. Okay, and then it can dip again, but it typically bounce. And let me just show you the other day. I make good money on this one. Where is it? Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I love the 15 minutes, guys. During the day, 15 minutes, look at that. Was perfect. Here's yesterday. It popped crazy, right? And it hit pretty much when it I didn't I didn't get in on this move up. But when it dropped and it with the volume, you see the volume here? That was really good volume. So when it dropped and it hit the 20 MA, okay, yesterday, I bought and it popped back again. It was a perfect play. Okay, the 20 MA is pretty much, if you look at the chart and you still see volume, right? And when it hit the 20 MA, and the next candle is a green candle, finish that candle. You gotta wait for it to finish, and there it goes. But I literally bought when it hit that 20 MA, and it just completely bounced. So again, that is something that you can learn eventually. But a lot of you guys are asking, how do I play support resistance? I'm a stickler when it comes to charts, because you can find lots of ways with charts and how charts can. Now I have Transpider. I mean, Transpider is great. I just click and look, it did for me. Look at that. And I can hold certain ones. Here's your POC, point of control is right there, right? It's the purple line, because that's where your volume shelf is. So it can drop or pop right around there, point of control. It's kind of in the center. But look at this. If I were to draw support lines, right? You just kind of just play around with it. Oops. And how I find breakouts. Remember, the more it hits this line, the more stronger the support or the level is, right? Look at that. It literally almost hitting to the T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and look at that, it bounced right there. And I guarantee you, if you go back a day or two on spot and you look at this, it should tell you, right? You don't even need that. You just need, this is basically telling you already here of what's it's doing, right? And you just kind of start with a daily, then work your way down. I like the 65 minutes or the 1 hour, but again, then you got the half hours. So it's a weird setup that I don't like. So you can see where the breakout is, because it broke out here and there's no volume here. When there's no volume, that means it can only be pushed up or pushed down when it hits a certain level, because above it got no volume. So if you have a lot of volume, like here, the buyers come in on the green run here, that means it's gonna go up, right? Because there's nobody own these shares, no short above here. So buyers can just push it up, and seller can't jump in to because there's not enough volume for it to jump in, because buyer's too strong. There's no other supporting seller because they're stuck down here, right? When buyers keep on popping up the price higher and higher, and they're not taking profit, because when buyers start taking profits, that's when stock's starting to drop because seller can push it down. So that's just how you look at things and how you play trends. You just look for, oops, you look for clues. You go get in the chart, start with a daily, and you look for clues. And here's one here. Boom, boom. That's the channel right there where just keep on popping, right? And it broke above. And the all-time high was here, right? 94, right around there. But here it broke above this. Remember, when it start hitting more, a lot of spots, that's when you know that it's strong. Okay? I misdrew this one. It should be right around here. But it broke above it. And there it goes, right? With strong volume. Now, I can tell you that if AMD start coming down, watch this 87 level. If it breaks this 87 level, it's heading down to here. Okay? So that's how you play levels. Any question, PM me after hours. I will try to help. Alright, so hope this helps, and thank you Ankutayo for posting the levels, because those are very invaluable. It should be invaluable to you as a trader because someone else did the work for you already. You just got to use it and take and run with it, right? And I try to help as well, and the VOT team help you guys as well. So guys, there's a lot of people who are here to help you, but you got to give them the respect. They also, most of these guys do this for a living. You need to give them their time to trade. I'm not just saying it just for me, There's a lot of people who would love to help you, but they also need to eat, I pay my mortgage with this. So I like you to give me my time to let me make my money, and I'll help you, right? You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Simple as that. So hope this helps, and if you have any questions, again, after hours or weekends are fine too. All right, have a good night.